Tell me a little bit about yourself.
My name is Maddie Jones. I am representing Morgan City High School, and I am a class of 2027.
So, what's some sports that you play here in Morgan City?
I play volleyball, basketball, and track.
Out of those three sports, what's your favorite
My favorite sport is volleyball.
and why?
I think because ever since I started watching it after I did gymnastics, I just fell more in love into the sport, and I wanted to work on it really hard to get better.
So, what's some positions that you play for volleyball?
I am a setter and a right side hitter.
Okay, so that's a big responsibility, obviously for offensive purposes. So, how much work have you put in to prepare for being a setter and other positions here?
I work a lot at home with my dad and my sister, trying to get better and not down myself, thinking that I can't be the best as I could be. But I really put in all the work, no matter how much stress I am with school.
Right there. And what's your main goals for the team this year? What do you want to accomplish with volleyball?
I think our main goals for volleyball is to make it to state champion and to go to the Cajun Dome and not let anybody tell us or like down us about the past seasons this year.
And you've watched y'all play throughout the offseason. What makes you so confident y'all can probably have a successful year, win district championship, get to the Cajun Dome, and probably compete for a state championship?
I think the thing that makes me confident is that our team has a good bond on and off the court, no matter how frustrated we could be at each other during the game or off or at practice.
So after volleyball, what's your next favorite sport?
My favorite sport after volleyball has to be track
Okay, why is track your favorite?
because I recently started learning how to do hurdles. And I think if I keep on pushing myself, I could be better than I was last year.
What events you do for track?
100-meter hurdles, 100, but I've been focusing on 100-meter hurdles. And sometimes I jump.
And what's your last favorite sport?
Basketball.
Okay, why is basketball? Yeah, I know you like playing it, but why is it the least favorite, I guess, out of your favorite?
I think it's just my least favorite because I loved basketball for a while, and then I just stopped loving it because I found more interest into volleyball. So maybe it's just because I lost further interest in basketball and started focusing more on volleyball.
And like you said, you also had interest in gymnastics, right?
Yes,
So that was probably your first love back in the
that was
day.
my first love.
So how has that changed? Why has that changed?
Well, I recently had an injury with my ankle and my Achilles, and I think from the landing and jumping on off the bars, it messed up my Achilles, and I had really bad mental block with that, so I just stopped.
But some of the things you trained and learned as a gymnast, how's that helping you now in all these other sports? Some of the same, things that you can do, especially when you're trying to get a dig on a volleyball court, maybe throw your body on the ground or something.
Yeah.
You're able to do that a lot better than a lot of your teammates, right? Yeah. So, you're also a student here,
Yes,
so talk about your success on Classroom.
So I was recently in an organization with Ed Rising with my favorite teacher, Miss Smith. I'm also in Beta and Student Council. I think being a student and an athlete can be very challenging for some, and sometimes they would have to give up being an athlete for it. But I think if we know how to balance things out and sometimes have a study hall for sports in school, maybe we could keep our grades up. Yeah.
Okay. So obviously you want to go to college too after you leave Morgan City.
Yes.
What schools you want to go to?
I'm debating on Nichols or McNeese.
Okay. And why are those schools your focus right now?
Right now is because I am really looking into my major that I'm trying to pick as going into the medical field to be an oncology peds doctor. And I think if I keep on taking medical classes, I can get there.
So I'm guessing science and biology is your favorite subject here.
Yes, sir.
Why?
Biology, I just really always had a love for science. And with taking biology, it helped me know more about the body and everything else.
Okay, good. Who's your biggest inspiration in life?
Probably my dad and my mom and like just the whole family because they always push me to do best even when I'm down or I think I'm not good enough. I just think that they've really always been there for my life no matter what chances and choices that we made. And I think that when I keep going forward, I could just count on them and always call them when I need help.
Very good. You also you play for your grandfather in one of the sports, right?
Yes.
Is that a lot of pressure? You know, Coach Joe Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of pressure playing for your grandfather.
Yes, it is. It really is. Because some people always say that he shows us favoritism. But I really don't think he does. But it's okay. Because they're not going to get in my head.
But what's the main thing that he's taught all of y'all over the years?
I think he taught us how to work as a team and care for each other on and off the court, especially with our team bondings that we had last year with our team. And I think that the team did get better at some times.
Are there any famous athletes that you model your game after?
For volleyball, it was definitely Asia O'Neal when she played for Texas. I really loved watching her. She was probably the first person I started watching when I started playing volleyball.
What kind of message y'all want to send out to the community to come out and support you guys this year? And what can they expect when y'all are playing?
They can expect from us to be a more hard-working team this year and not having any attitudes on the court and negative thoughts while we're on the court. And I hope that Morgan City community can come out and support us play for Morgan City High School volleyball team.
Yeah. And anyone you want to thank?
My dad, my mom, and my coaches because they really helped me throughout my whole life and throughout my whole high school years, and they just mean a lot to me.
Well, best of luck this year, and we look forward to watching you play. Hopefully, y'all can accomplish all of your dreams this year.
Thank you.